What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over the auction house in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, where it's at right now, and how you guys can be taking a big time, just opportunity of where it's at. For example, you're now looking at Giannis Pink Diamond under 200,000 coins. You're now looking at Jaren Jackson Jr. under 100,000 coins. I mean, this is uncharted territory in the auction house where you can get one of the best bigs in the game in Jaren Jackson Jr. for a buyout. It's where we're at right now in this game. And if I were you guys, I would be taking a big time advantage of it. Now, let's break that down a little bit further and talk about why the auction house is where it's at. Now, if you're seeing, the account I'm on, it's because I'm currently on a trip, and I did not bring my PlayStation with me. My Xbox accounts don't have the auction house unlocked, so I had to get on a different account to unlock the auction house. So shout out to my guy for letting me hop on his account to make this happen. But here's the deal. A lot of people right now in this game are opening these best of my team super packs. Now, am I opening them? Absolutely not. But a lot of people are, because we got to think, a lot of people for Christmas got gift cards, got the game, got all these things. And so there's more and more of these packs being opened up, which in turn is causing the auction house to go way down in price. Furthermore, guys, we're starting to see a lot more of these challenges. People are picking up Franz Wagner. People are picking up Jermaine O'Neal. They're filling certain positions, certain spots with free cards. And in turn, the auction house is seeing a big time dip. You're seeing Sean Kemp for 50,000 coins, Steve Smith for 30,000 coins, Calvin Nat, who is an absolute stud, for super cheap as well. And so these are pink diamond cards that are absolutely elite. And you're seeing the same things with the diamond cards. I mean, you're looking at Marcus Smart for what? 20,000 coins. You're looking at Boris Diaw for 10. Jonathan Isaac is a buyout as well. You're seeing these cards, who all are pretty solid cards, for now super cheap in this game, because again, it's all supply and demand, and people can only have 10 cards that really play for their specific squad, and we've got a lot of options at all of these positions. So if I'm you guys right now, I'm looking at how much MT do I have and what can I build for that amount of MT. For example, if you have 200,000 MT, well, guess what? See what guys you can get for 20,000 coins to start building your specific squad. Pick up a Marcus Smart, pick up a Boris Diaw, start filling in certain positions that can help your squad out in a big time way. Like I said, Marcus Smart, guess he's what, 35,000 coins maybe, but he's not super expensive. Pick up Marcus Smart, use this card at the point guard position, and never look back. He's an absolute beast. Same thing with Boris Diaw. Same thing with a lot of different guys that, again, have went way, way, way down in price. Again, it used to be so difficult to build a team for even 200,000 MT that could compete. Right now, guys, if you go in here and complete Season 4's domination and get Draymond Green as well as all the MT that comes with it, you're going to have a good squad. And so that's one thing. Like, yes, I will agree that there's not a whole lot to do on this game right now. I'm with you guys. The only thing that you guys can really do is grind level 40 for D-Rob, get Draymond Green along the way, and boom, if you get those two guys, you take advantage of some of these cheap options on the auction house. Before you know it, your squad is going to be next level good. So that is something that I definitely would look at if I were you guys. Is okay, how much MT do I have? Who do I want to possibly pick up? And work your way from there. Now, I will say this, some of the most expensive guys on this game are still pretty expensive. For example, Pink Diamond LeBron James. This Brown isn't going to be that expensive. If you find one that is pretty souped up, he is going to be extremely pricey. Same thing still to this day with Victor Wembanyama. His price doesn't look crazy right now, but I guarantee when he expires, he's going to go for an insane amount. Same thing in Season 3 here. You want to talk about the LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpos of the world? Well, guess what? They're going to be insanely expensive in this game. And so, yes, there are certain cards for certain prices that have went way, way, way down. But there's also going to be those big baller types of cards. So with those cards coming out, with those cards being the cards that are going for an insane amount, you've got to take advantage and pick up some of the other cards that are really, really cheap at this stage. And I know a lot of you guys don't want to run, Ammies, don't want to necessarily run diamonds. Well, guess what? You can now pick up a lot of these good pink diamonds for 50,000 coins. Let's talk about some of them. Well, you want to. Brad Miller's okay, solid card that you guys can pick up and use. Steve Smith is okay. There are so many different cards that are okay on the auction house. Now, I will say this, the PlayStation auction house is definitely cheaper than the Xbox auction house at the time I am recording this. So if you're on PlayStation, these cards are going to be cheaper. Calvin Nat's a really good card. You could pick up even the likes of Ricky Davis isn't good, but even the likes of like a Hidu Turkoglu's not the worst card. But just scroll through here, see who you personally like for their specific prices. And like I said, PlayStation, you've got cheaper cards than Xbox. But overall, a lot of these cards are super, super cheap and can definitely help you guys play and compete at the highest level. And don't even get me started about the diamond cards. Boris Diaw is an absolute stud. Marcus Smart is an absolute stud. You go through all of these cards, you're going to find a lot of cards that are good. Danny Green can play and compete at the very highest level. So whether you want to run the diamonds, the pink diamonds of the world, all of these cards are starting to get somewhat affordable. Why? It's because we have dark matters in the game. We've got opals in the game. And so instead of, the pink diamonds being what people want, now those big ballers, they want the opals, they want the dark matters. And so pink diamonds are starting to become somewhat affordable. So for me, look, I never really open a bunch of packs. I never, I never get too invested in any of that stuff. But I do try to take advantage of the auction house going down, right? So like on my main account, I've got like 1.4 million empty. With that, am I gonna go get guys like Wemby, guys like the Opal Brown, Opal Giannis? Probably not. Maybe go get a guy like Paul George. Go see what Julius Erving's price is like right now. That's what I'm more so looking at for my specific squad. And then Dr. J is still gonna be pretty expensive. Paul George is still probably gonna be pretty expensive. So we'll see if I do end up buying those. But those are a couple of guys like for me that I wanted to give you guys an example of who I'm personally looking at picking up, because I've already got a good squad. So for me, I'm just trying to pick up the guys that can help my squad out just slightly over the next couple of weeks. So that's what I would look at if I were you guys. I do think today is a great day to continue to buy cards in the auction house. I don't think we're going to see a huge crash here. We do only have 8 days left of the season, so that is something that is important to note. We don't really know what season 4 is going to hold either, right? We saw our only dark matter. We know there's probably going to be more dark matters in season 4. So what is going to come in season 4? I don't know. Only time will tell, but I don't mind where the auction house is currently. Now, again, if we see a big change in season 4, they start dropping more and more opals, more and more dark matters, like in bulk, then we could continue to see the auction house kind of decline. But right now is the first time in a long time that I can genuinely say, like, look, if you grind out this domination and you get D-Rob along the way, your squad is going to be in a solid position with the MT you make, with David Robinson, with Draymond Green, that you can go and make some things shake. So there is one piece of advice. I'm not saying that you have to go grind domination, but that is probably the most worth it thing for you guys to be doing right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. That's going to wrap it up for our video talking about the updated market in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. I am going to drop a video also today talking about, the best cards at each and every price. It's on PlayStation, so these cards are going to be a little bit cheaper. I do want that to be known as well. At the end of the day, so many of these pink diamonds, like an Eddie Jones, are great, great values for your specific squad. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.